Lou, you a fool ass asleep on my foot, though.
The computer is already recording, as is the fucking phone. So you know what time it is?
Podcast time?
It's podcast time!
Podcast time.
Podcast time!
Podcast time.
Brad's not joining us.
I'm trying to find Sanji.
That's fair.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is the official, unofficial first episode of the Yonko cast. My name is Ryan. I am here with my co-host, Mr. Seth and Mr. Brad.
Hello.
What's up?
That's Seth. That's Brad, in case you guys were wondering. There is going to be both an audio and visual version of this. So please, follow us on Spotify as soon as I get this uploaded there, and also follow us on YouTube.
SoundCloud, MySpace,
Yeah, for sure MySpace.
For sure MySpace.
For sure MySpace. I say official, unofficial first episode because we did record another episode of the Yonko cast and had some issues, which is why we're recording separate audio, so that way we at least have, that going for us.
I don't know how that happened, but never made a mistake in my life.
Don't know, never made a mistake in his entire life.
Never, except playing this game.
Facts. Today, guys, we are talking about PRB. One Piece, the best.
The best.
The best. The first 6 sets released in One Piece. Bunch of cards getting reprints. You guys have all probably seen the list of things that are on, out. I'm sure you guys have seen the list that is out. You've seen the cards that are out. We're gonna just talk about the things we're excited about, the things we're surprised was not on the set list, and then we're gonna do a draft pick at the end, picking our top 3 favorite alts and then our top 3 least favorite alts. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I think we just go set by set, right? Like that's probably the easiest way to do this.
100%. Or
Yeah.
do you want to go set by set, or do you want to go what they're printing?
It's kind of both, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Right, like because there's going to be things that we talk about. For example, something I was very surprised did not get a reprint at all. Rush Zoro.
No, that's fair.
I thought for sure that card was going to get a reprint. I'm very excited that we're getting stuff like Otama full art and Otama alt art, but I was very surprised that there was no Rush Zoro included in this set because it's only had the one reprint being the starter deck.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Granted, it is had some reprints, I guess, in side set stuff, like special premium Bandai stuff. But otherwise, it's not like the Nami Searcher and Sanji and stuff that have been like reprinted into the ground at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I don't know why they chose the 2-drop Luffy. This could have been a perfect slot for Zoro. I think it would have been fine. But I understand why. It's just very strange.
I honestly just genuinely feel like they chose Luffy because of main character syndrome.
It do be like that sometimes.
That's fair.
It do
I
be like
will
that.
say though, as sad as it is to not see Rush Zoro in the set, I think they could have given him some great new art. I am also glad to see Makino make the cut. Not that she's gotten too expensive, but having a nicer version of her that isn't just the regular non-foil common is going to be nice for people who are trying to bling out their decks, take it to the next step.
Are you saying Makino or Tama?
Makino.
Man, this guy already jumping to set 2.
I'm getting ahead of myself, but
No, for sure. No, I agree with you. It is nice to get a bunch of these like commons, uncommons, and stuff, right? Just getting like nice new shiny versions, whether it's the full art version or the Jolly Roger foil or just like a regular foil version of the card. I think I can agree that, very, very excited for a lot of these cards. Some of these cards though don't make sense to me. Izo?
Airdor?
Airdor? Okay, Izo, alt art, sick. But the headshot cards, because they do it with Mononosuke too, where like, oh, we can do a full art of this. We could have done a full art card potentially of this headshot. But if you look at like what's supposed to be the full art spot for it, it's just a shiny SR version of the card.
Yeah.
It's not an actual full art. Also, all the event cards not getting full arts. Whack.
Whack. Real whack.
Real whack. It's cool they're getting shiny versions. But, man, there could have been some very nice full arts or alt arts of all of these cards. Granted, some of these cards have alt arts. Blast Breath, Rad Beam,
Yeah.
Ice Age.
I think those are just very recent, and that's why they didn't want to like double tap them.
Probably.
But I still think it would have been worth.
Yeah, I'm particularly sad about Ice Age not getting a nice new alt art. Granted, they did just have the premium collection where Ice Age was in it.
I know I'm more hurt by the air door still. Why does not have
That
I didn't see air door.
air door should have had it all, man. Let me tell you, it should have just been a door made of air.
Exactly.
Should have just been a door made of air. Let's talk about things that we were we are excited for. Set 1 getting reprinted. I've already started off with the Otama and the Izo, obviously. 8-drop kit, I think, is the biggest thing I can think of
I agree.
for set 1. Right?
Yeah.
Just like a really phenomenal card. Also, for the video viewers, apologies for like dogs walking in and out of shots or laying on feet.
Yeah, especially the feet part.
Definitely the feet part. Yeah, 8-drop kit I think is the biggest, most exciting thing being reprinted in OP1, right?
I agree.
Me being a Boa player, I'm excited for Mihawk reprint. I'm so mad at the alt art that they decided to give, which I know we'll touch on alt arts later. But I am happy to see Mihawk. Not that he's too expensive of a card, but seeing him come down maybe just a little bit more will make it easier for people playing blue.
I think you can talk about the alt art right now. I mean, you don't. We'll do the draft pick stuff later, right?
Yeah, of course.
So like, talk about the alt art. What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Do you think the other alt art is like rate them? Give me a rate.
I will say I do like in the alt art he has this tiny little shank in his hands.
Oh, he's got 10 little shank in his hand.
Front and center, he's got the tiny little knife in his hands. I do like that.
It's a very iconic moment.
Very iconic.
But it just feels off for me, honestly. I don't know why. It just seems... I don't know. I feel like they could have done a little bit better.
The thing with like that moment, that scene, right, is it is literally just like a clear blue sky in the background in that moment and in that scene. And so that's just literally what they went with. They just said, you know what, we're gonna 1-for-1 this fucking screenshot.
Yeah, I'm not offended by it. I do think that like the OG one is pretty clean. Like
That him sitting on the chair,
Yeah,
being the king of
pretty-
swordsmen.
Yeah.
I think what would have been a really cool alt art is the moment where Zoro has his arms out and takes the slash to the
Yep.
chest, and Mihawk is doing, Mihawk slashes him.
Mhm.
That could have been a good
I think that would have been such a sick alt art.
Agree.
But I'm sure we'll probably get like some event card or something that maybe portrays into that a little bit. This is Boa Hancock. Oh, let me tell you guys.
Do we need to talk about bowl cards? I mean, I think it's just bowl.
I mean, that's fair, right? It's a beautiful waifu card.
It's a beautiful one.
It's a gorgeous waifu card, and I am absolutely going to need a playset of this card ASAP.
I mean, I think we also have to touch kind of on the husbando here. The new Shanks alt is kind of fire.
Oh, the Shanks. I was gonna say we'll touch the secret rares here. Shanks all sick.
Kind of.
Absolutely.
They got like the hockey effect with like
The red lightning, the red
Yeah.
black lightning.
Yeah,
It's such
it's
a good.
Oh.
It really is. It's such a good effect. I will say the only thing that's like kind of a problem for me in this art is it, and it's more just an anime trope thing that I hate, is the fucking lean.
Yeah, that's right.
The fucking
Yeah.
I'm Daddy Shanks lean. I hate that shit. But it is a good alt overall.
It is a good alt.
Definitely one of the few cards I think that were improved alt wise. Yamato, I love the alt.
I actually do as well.
I love this
I
new
love
alt.
it. I want to see the foiling to really lock it in. I love the OG one. It's like one of the first alts I actually pulled. Crazy. It was super cool. I miss my playset.
Yeah.
Even though Wano isn't playable.
To a degree. Wano's playable.
No,
Yamato is not.
Yamato is not no more.
No. We are in a new world with One Piece.
Yeah.
Would you say we're in half of the Grand Line.
Your reaches are there.
But alright. Alright, moving on to OP2. You already talked about Makino. I think we can all agree, beautiful full art.
I'd like to touch on the new game.
9-gate, touch it.
I really like that all. I think if this foiling is done well, I think it's going to be better than like the other ones we have.
Because the other
Other
one's just blue sky, him like this, and the other one's just the headshot, right?
There's the headshot,
SR,
which has like
speed.
has like class to it in my opinion.
Yeah.
But this one is like him using his Devil Fruit as well, which I really like.
Yeah, it's got the effect in the background of the Quake through. That's fair. That's fair. And if you zoom in on it, I actually can't zoom in on it right now, but I think you can see. No, never mind. Okay, I thought you could see him like with a bunch of Marines like knocked down in the background, but you definitely just cannot. But you do see some ships, which is still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very excited for the alt. I think again, depending on the texturing and the foiling of the card, will kind of determine for me
Agreed.
how I really feel about it. I think something I'm really excited for is this Marco. The full art looks great. The alt art looks even better.
I think I like the full art more here actually.
Same. I am all for the borderless full art one over the alt art.
I see the appeal of the new alt art. I'm not going to shoot it down like that.
The new alt just looks better than the old alt.
Oh, 100%.
And so I'm very excited for that. It shows because like if you actually look at like Marco as a character, he is this like playful, serious character.
Yeah.
And you get that feeling very much so in this alt very well. Like it's very well perceived and like shown. So I'm very excited for it.
I will say I'm surprised. I am, but I'm not surprised Blocker Marco made it in over the SR KO Marco, the 5 cost.
Yeah.
Because obviously Blocker Marco hasn't had any alt arts or reprints that I'm aware of at least, but I know KO Marco's got
It
a few
has-
different versions.
It has one, I think. Let me pull
I
it.
think he just says the alt, right?
No, the 4-drop Marco has another one.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like a champion one?
I mean, there's the Treasure Cup one, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
Like an actual.
But the reason I'm
It was
surprised
like the promo, the Marco 2023 promo pack one, where it's just like super zoomed in on the art.
Don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just surprised because I know outside of Whitebeard, Marco literally hasn't really gotten played too much. I guess maybe in Ace a little bit, but
Yeah.
that was before I even started playing this game. But I know Marco stopped playing like a bunch of red decks for a little while.
Yeah, that's fair. Speaking of Ace, not in the set at all. Was very surprised that he was not in the set.
Not at all.
Which means maybe they've got something else set aside for him.
Yeah.
The other thing too is somebody was saying, watching like case breaks and stuff, that because originally we thought every manga was going to be in the set. From all the case breaks, only Namis have been pulled.
Interesting.
So don't know what's going on there. Either that person got really lucky and pulled only Namis, or what. But we'll kind of have to wait and see. Where they kind of move forward from.
Yeah.
3 SRs that I'm not surprised got reprinted: Kuzan, Sakazuki, and Borsellino. And man, let me tell you what, I did not know Elsa from Frozen was going to be making an appearance.
Okay, pause.
In fucking One Piece.
I don't think this Kuzan art is as bad as you guys give it.
Oh, bro,
But-
he is full let it go right now.
But he is full let it go. I'm not
he
gonna
is about to fucking build a snowman. It's crazy.
I like the alt a lot more than Sakazuki.
The OG Kuzan alt is just way better.
Yeah.
1,000%. I think they did our boy dirty with this alt.
What?
They did both of them dirty with these alts. Like Seth was saying with the Sokka alt. Homie's looking like Patrick Star over there.
I don't know why he's
Yeah, he a little too pink.
why he's so
He a little burnt.
He looked with
To be fair, if you look like at a bunch of his fight scenes and stuff when he's using the magma fruit, he does have this like pink hue, this pink shine to him.
because that he's a little warm.
And so like they captured that effect very well, but I don't think it needed to be captured.
Looks like he's like ate a bunch of spicy food and then it was about to
He had a whole bag of Takis.
Oh, he had a whole bag of Takis.
I think they did it perfectly with the original OP2 ult for Sokka.
Yeah, I know, I agree.
Like,
I
it
agree.
perfectly encapsulates, like,
Yeah.
his pose is perfect, he's Marine, he's gonna be fighting, he's got his fist out, but with his fist, you see him using his Devil Fruit, you see the magma. So
Yeah.
it's like, it encapsulates him perfectly.
I think this is supposed to be like right before, right? That's what's trying to capture.
This-
Kind of like in the regular art.
This might just be during the Ace fight too.
Yeah.
Which the flames and the magma.
Yeah, the ult
make
should have
another
been
thing.
his hand through Ace's chest. I think
Honestly,
that
that might have been just sick.
That would
Spoiler
have
alert.
been sick. Before we touch on Warzone, I think this like lower rarity Tsuru with not an alt.
The full art.
I think the full art is really nice.
I think full arts should just be in the game moving forward.
I really like them.
I agree. I think it offers a nice in between for people who want to take the next step with a deck that they truly love and enjoy,
Yeah.
but maybe don't have to spend like half of their paycheck just to get one card.
No,
Facts.
I agree.
That's
I say we already kind of touched on Ice Age. It's gonna be nice to have shiny, even just like regular versions that are shiny.
yep.
A little disappointing that we didn't get an alt for that, but guys, the good Kuzan, 10-drop Kuzan, secret rare Kuzan.
The best Kuzan.
I like this alt a lot. It's the moment. It's just very representative of the moment of him meeting Doflamingo for the first time.
Yeah.
And I think that was just such an iconic moment for me to see him no longer as a Marine. Again, spoiler alert. But yeah, I think it's such a beautiful and iconic moment, and just the frost going up his arm, swirling around, like you can even see it up his leg and his pant coat. Like it's just such a very encapsulating art.
I want to say now, if these alts are anywhere close to like EB level of alts, I think this art is going to be better than the OG 10 Kuzan, only because of like the actual texture that they can get into the card with the frost effect.
Yeah, that's fair.
It'll also definitely depend on how it looks in person, like Seth was saying, with how they do the texturing and the foiling. But I'm still personally in love with the original OP2 because it also was the first ult I ever purchased myself. So I do love me the OG ult Kuzan. But I'm also just happy to see that he's being reprinted in this set and given some love.
Yeah.
The card is underappreciated.
No, that's fair. I think that's completely valid. You know, like if you like something enough that you're gonna just want to spend the time, the commitment into completing that set versus like, oh, this new alt's cool, but gotta go with old Papa Pickle over here.
Old Papa Pickle.
And to kind of touch on these common events getting some foil treatments, I'm very excited about that because one thing I love about rare events is when the text is foil, it makes it pop out a little bit more, and it's a nice detail to be able to admire.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that. Up next, I think a card that I was kind of surprised was getting ult, Isho. It just got an SP.
Oh yeah.
Or not Isho, sorry.
Izo.
Izo.
Yeah.
Izo.
I was like,
sorry,
whoa.
Izo. Red Izo. The full art I think looks really good. I think the full art for this card looks really, really good.
Yep.
The ult also looks really good, but the SP is just so beautiful.
And it's very true.
And it's really cheap, so I don't know why you would pick up these ults over the SP. So it kind of was a little bit of a surprise for me.
I agree.
That this card got an ult over something like even like Gum Gum Gavin.
I'm
Which is the
surprised
next card.
they didn't just hit Nami leaders or Nami players like right in the wallet and just gone like Gum Gum and Sanji and just like, why do we have this 3,000 here?
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw that card played?
Technically recently, actually.
When?
Yesterday.
Yeah, literally yesterday.
Who's playing
That guy was.
That'd be me, sir.
That guy. We were talking about how like
The
there's-
resident bolo player that tucks everything.
We were
Yeah, but,
talking,
like,
hold on,
that
hold on.
doesn't
Let me explain. So we were talking about the fact that like, Red Rock and Tiger Blade are really really good, right? They're really good cards.
Yeah.
But they don't allow you to play other things. Versus you get to play a Boa Hancock and you still get to play 3,000 Worlds in the same turn. So you get to tuck, stun, and bounce something.
I can even still at least play 3,000 Worlds, tuck like a Borsellino, and then still attach like 1 or 2 Dawn to something else and get a chip in for some damage.
Yeah.
Or force them to counter out, obviously. But that's neither here nor there. We're here to talk about the set.
Yeah. But yeah. But talking about the set, he's already kind of touched on the cards a little bit. Sanji's Pilaf and 3,000 Worlds, both of these alts are sick.
Oh, they're sick. I'm not mad at the ult. It just was like kind of took me for surprise. Also, like everywhere. Sorry, getting ahead of myself.
You're getting a little ahead of yourself.
I can't
you
get
guys love to get ahead of yourself. It's crazy. No, I am very excited for both of these alts. Again, I think they are both beautifully done. I think, Nami players will be rejoicing in the fact that they have this nice, shiny Sanji's Pilaf.
That's not pre-released. It's like
That's not pre-released. It's
plus
like
dollars.
$40 to $50. Yeah. 3,000 Worlds again is a card I think is picking up in popularity, and will just be a nice, shiny version for Blue to have for the future. So, next 2 cards we can kind of like just briefly glaze over: Purple Khalifa and
strange pick, but I see it.
Black Virgo.
I like.
Not a strange pick. Both getting full arts is nice.
They're
Oh.
just good 2Ks in their respective colors, right?
Yeah.
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 All right, this man already touched on Air Door, so we'll skip that. Brand new.
I'm fucking with the ult.
Brand new. I like the full art. Don't get me wrong, I love some forehead. The sword in the alt art, him swinging the sword and like showing that he's kind of a boss, right? Looks good. It looks really good. It is a really nice alt. Honestly, I think that should have been the regional one.
I can see that.
Yeah, that alt is way better than the regional one. So I would definitely pick up these over the regional ones any day.
That's fair. I'm honestly kind of still just liking the borderless one. I don't know why.
The full art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the full art borderless one, however you want to classify it.
It's,
Like,
it's the chrome dome.
it's
I
the
get
chrome
it.
dome. It's
I
the
get it.
it's the 5 head.
We
It's
love
got
some
that nice
forehead,
little
dude.
shiny dot on it.
Nice little shiny dot.
You know what's funny is the first time I pulled that card, I thought it was damaged because of the shiny dot on the head.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, did my card get scratched not knowing? Oh man, so funny. All right, we got 3 pretty cool yellow cards. Cracker getting an alt, and I can say I love this alt over the other alt.
I think it's an easy upgrade.
You have the actual Cracker in the background, and then you have Cracker himself in this just very menacing pose.
Yep.
Absolutely love it. The smoothie, the full art looks great. The borderless full art looks
Ooh.
phenomenal, but that alt also just hits. The effects in it, the sword swing, the pose, all of it just hits very well.
Mm-hmm.
And then Peril Sparrow, I'm a big fan of the original one, but I actually really like this one. I think it shows more of the like Charlotte and Linlin side with the candy, showing off the staff a little bit more.
I think the Parasparrow comes down to the foiling again.
Yeah,
I think it's another one of those situations.
kind of foiling and texture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that. Sure, Hoshi.
Not mad at it.
Not mad at full art. Very surprising that it got a.
I'm
Cool.
surprised because it just got the winter pack.
It just got the tournament pack and the winter pack. Yeah, that was kind of the surprise for me. So.
And I love the tournament pack art personally, and the winter one looks great. Obviously,
Oh,
with the
yeah,
I
winter
love
text.
the winter one.
Yeah, no, they both look really, really good. Whatever the name of this Big Mom card is,
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Thunderbolt.
It's some bro. I don't know why, but I just
I'm surprised this card made it in here. I guess because Black Yellow Luffy's been playing it, but like
Black Yellow Luffy's been playing it. Anel has been playing it a little bit.
Card has been like slowly on the rise again. Like I know the premium collection ones were like $2 forever. Now I think they're floating from like 8 to 10s.
Yeah.
So I think the card is getting noticed again, and I'm not upset by that. I think the card was really, really good for a long time, and we just kind of crept out of it. And coming back to that means even stands more that I think this game is pushing forward and actually growing really well. That we are able to go back to some of these older cards. Right?
Sure.
I don't think we need to talk about this next card. I think this card's pretty obvious.
Okay, card getting a reprint, much needed.
Much needed.
This is what we're gonna do though. Left hand, old ult. Right hand, new ult. On the count of 3, we're each gonna raise a hand and say which one we like better.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. All right, yeah.
Okay.
This ult is phenomenal.
This ult's crazy.
It's so good. It's so good. We're not gonna talk. We don't need to talk about it. You know what we do need to talk about though?
Dellinger?
Why?
No, we're not gonna talk about.
No, we do. Why?
We're not gonna talk about the shark guy.
Why?
We're not gonna talk about shark boy and lava girl.
They could have just done, because I know, as we can see if we scroll down a little bit, we can see Baby 5 got full art treatment. Why not just give it to the other 2K? Give it to Viola. A card that's actually played in a Don Quixote list.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who on earth is playing this card?
I don't even remember what this card does, nor do I care.
He restands 1 Don at the end of your turn.
Hey, you know what?
Don't even care.
Don't even care.
Don't even care.
He's Uro, but 1,000 times worse.
Yeah, 'cause he's not a blocker or anything, right?
No.
He's just a 3-cost 4K restand a Don at the end of your turn.
Not even a
Single
2K. Not even a 2K.
Nope.
It's crazy.
He got a bit of a vanilla stat, at least.
Dofi, SR Dofi, kind of needed a reprint. They're floating at like $6-7 right now. And then the I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that big of a fan. I know this guy likes the ult.
I kind of fuck with it. I really do.
I think the best thing about this is the strings,
Yep.
but it's too much pink.
Really?
Yeah, I think maybe I talked to you or Brad, one of the two of you guys about this, but I think the moment where he and Luffy's feet are like, my bag fell, where his and Luffy's feet are hockeyed up because he's trying to step on Law,
Yeah.
would have been a sick moment for an ult. Like, would have just been such a beautiful iconic.
That sounds more like an SP though, right?
Maybe, but the way that some of these ults are and stuff,
Fair.
they easily, I think, could have done it.
Fair.
Yeah, I just think his cape, it's a little much, personally. Not that I hate the pink, like that shade of pink is honestly beautiful.
No,
But-
the shade of pink is beautiful, but it's too much.
Yeah, I think if they maybe did more focus on the strings
I
and his
think this ult's gonna, like the actual foiling's gonna go crazy on it.
he's
I
doing.
think it's gonna go crazy.
The foiling may go crazy. I'm not arguing the foiling. Art design wise, it's too much pink. It's too much
holding
He's
out.
also doing. He kind of doing the anime that we were talking about with Shanks.
Well, that's Dofi though.
Yeah, also his fingies look mad wild.
That's what I'm saying. The figgies
His
going bad
fingies,
wild.
his fingies, he looked like he about to hit me with the boy who lived come to die.
He's hitting you with a Olivia Saw, dude.
Like, it's
easy.
it's crazy. We already kind of touched Baby 5.
Yep.
Looks good.
What event is this? Is this the search?
It's a Dofi
It's a
family.
it's a counter search that
Yeah.
searches the top 5, but it's a counter for some reason.
Just don't understand. This could have been Punk. This could have been anything.
Yeah.
This could have been. This
Yeah.
could have
Oh yeah,
been the zero.
Punk Gibson. Punk Gibson not in the set.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Like, wild. Could have had a sick ult.
Sick.
Not in the set.
Pause. I think Red's right. This could have been the zero. This could have easily been the zero.
We were talking about that. There's no zero cost events in the set at all.
And they could have given all 6 zeros some sick ult.
I think eventually we're gonna get some kind of not side set, but like a premium Bandai set
All the
that
zeros.
has all the zeros.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So, SR Kaido.
I'm gonna swing on it first. I don't like it.
I like it.
For me, it's gonna depend on the foil. If the lightning bolts are all foil and shiny like they are in the OG OP4 ult, fire, sign me up. I need a place.
There's
But-
no way they're not.
and that's what I'm thinking, but you never know. Because I'm coming from Magic, where each and every foil, even all within the same set, is different somehow.
That's fair.
Slightly.
That's fair.
But I'm also a little surprised Kaido made it into the set. Specifically this one, because outside of like Boa, I don't really think he's been played that much.
I think they're just giving a lot of cards the opportunity to be reprinted, because I don't think they want to keep reprinting sets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over and over and over again until the end of time, right?
Of course.
That's fair.
So if they just have a set that they can be like, hey, here's these cards, here's the side set, we're gonna release another wave of it, you have access to those cards still, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. We're all excited for this card.
Yeah.
I need a playset.
We all need a playset. It's Red Rock. This card getting an alt art, phenomenal, and the alt art is beautiful. Like it's absolutely just phenomenal.
I would argue this is the best removal spell in the game. Gets rid of literally anything you need and puts it to the bottom lane.
Not anything.
Ah.
Not a no. Not Basil Hawkins, depending on the
Basil.
scenario.
Base sell.
Base
If you
Shem.
know what you're doing, you can out the Basil.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. If you don't play 9-drop Mihawk trying to out it. No, I think this card is beautiful. Definitely deserved.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. It should have had an alt back then. Very excited that it got an alt now.
I think they should just start doing more alt events in regular sets going forward, personally.
Yeah, because we've only had like 2.
It was like Fire Fist, right?
It's Fire Fist and I think
Fire Fist.
Fire Fist.
It's the whole Fire Fist.
It might even just be one. It might just be one Fire Fist.
Maybe it is just one Fire Fist.
So I personally, Bandai would love to see more alts moving forward. All right, this card is simple and clean, and I love it. It's Barto. It's Bartomello, Black Bartomello. I really like the full art, the extended art.
I love.
The waves crashing in front look really good along the brick wall. But man, him crying and the light shining down upon him
Is
in
relatable.
that altar is wonderful, and I cannot wait to pick up a playset of these.
Honestly, seeing this alt art makes me want to rebuild Rebecca.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
100%.
Yep.
With the Red Rocks too?
With them Red Rocks.
Sign me
Oh
up.
my gosh. I don't even remember the name of this one cost event.
Barrier.
Barrier.
Just Barrier.
Just
Yeah.
straight up barrier.
Yep.
Cool for collection purposes.
I know it was played in some Rebecca lists.
It was played in the very beginning, and then we just
Because it's
got it.
Yeah.
it's a rad beam that checks how many cards you can trash, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, just a
Yeah. Beige. This card is like a $3-4 rare, so very excited it's getting a reprint.
Is it actually?
Is it still
Yes.
$3 to $4?
They might be like 2s now, but when
Man, I picked
when,
up my playset for like $1 each.
when I was selling them a couple weeks ago, I was getting 3s on them. So, the extended art, full art looks really good. Him sitting on the couch,
I kind of dig it. Not gonna lie.
I like it. I like it a
I'm
lot.
into it.
I
Gives
like it
me
a lot.
Mob Boss
It's
vibes.
very gangster,
I'm
yeah.
here
He's
for
very
it.
gangster.
It's very Capone, for
But
sure.
I still love the OG alt where he's the big castle
fortress?
with the checker pattern.
Yep.
Yeah, when he's
Love
in
it.
his like, I'm not gonna say it's his, Devil Fruit Awakening, but whatever his version of it's called.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks really good. Sanji alt, I'm kind of just not impressed. I think the first alt was so beautifully done.
I will say I do like that you can kind of see that his foot's on fire with the kick and stuff, like always, he's got a sig in hand ready to go.
Yeah, but he got a cig in the mouth already smoking in the other one.
You know what? That's fair.
I think the other alt has more action, right? More movement, and this one's kind of just
A pose.
it's just a pose. I kind of like it. I think the all white with the like fire background and the yellow border, I'm into it. I do see where people don't like it, 100%.
Well, he's wearing all white in the other one too.
Yes, but he's like in action, right?
Yeah.
He's in the middle.
It's not this is a drip check. This is legit a drip check.
Yeah.
This is like mid-fight drip check.
You had to do it to him.
I think this is when he kicks the table. When like his family's getting.
Ah, yeah. I got you.
I think that's what that is. 9-drop Yamato. This card's like a $7-8 SR. So very excited that it's getting a reprint. I And personally, am very happy with the alt. The Japanese aesthetic looks really nice. The cherry blossoms,
It's the cherry blossoms.
the pose, the moon in the background, especially her being, the QB devil fruit.
Yep.
I love it all. I
I'm
think
so into it.
I think it flows very well.
It's a great alt. I think I still prefer the original from OP4. I think that alt is gorgeous.
You
But
know-
this one's great with the moon, and you guys already touched on like the cherry blossoms and stuff. It's gonna look great in foil, in person, but I still like the original. Personally.
You know what I don't like about the original? It makes her look like some kind of 7'10" 20-foot monstrosity.
Yeah,
And she's
is
like
there- is there-
towering
is there a
in the
problem with
card.
that?
Okay, no, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. But I don't know why, but the angle of it, I just don't like.
I guess. Yeah,
So-
I can kind of see that.
I think I'm about to shock you both with my take on this next one.
Oh, the koala?
I fucking love koala.
I love koala. Now, are you pre or are you post?
I love this fucking OG alt so much more than this one.
I really like this alt.
I see the appeal. I fucking love the OG one.
I like the OG one too, but I really, really, really like this new alt.
Like OG alt's so clean. I need to see the effects on like the foiling. It could just completely rock me. But for now, I think I'm leaning toward OG on this one.
Yeah.
I really wanted to like it, like a lot. But I think OG might be better in my heart of hearts.
I like this new one more.
I can't really say much personally. I never played any of the Revo decks. That was Seth's bread and butter. But
Oh, it was my butter, all right.
it looks fine.
And it was
I mean,
my bread.
like
That
I can
was your
still
bread.
appreciate the art because blue is personally my favorite color, so I love seeing all the blue, especially with the red. But it looks fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
Don't like the next alt though, personally.
Really?
The Sabo.
Not a fan of it.
Really?
I really like the Sabo because Karasu is another Revo character, and his whole thing is ravens and birds. So this just showing the two working together is really nice. Also, this art goes very well with the Yamato art.
It's the same artist.
It's the same artist. It goes very well together. And we know that Yamato had some kind of relationship with Ace. So these two artworks being aligned because Sabo is Ace's brother is very nice. And they both have the moon in the background representing like Ace as well, right? I think they just go very well together. Granted, in theme, they're not really doing that much together. But in purpose, I really like them.
I just like the original because he's literally about to kick you in the mouth and give you that sweet chin music.
That's fair.
That's fair.
We love a good kick in the mouth.
Yeah. Next one's not at all, but a very, very needed
Full art. Oh my
Rare
gosh.
pretty.
We're gonna be fighting over this card when we open our caves.
You two can fight over that card all you want.
You know what? As long as I get my 2, I don't care. I just need 2.
This is gonna be like a #1 priority for me.
I can see it's up there as well for me.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. The Nico Ramen guys. If you guys
Yeah.
don't know, the only like kind of expensive, nice version of this card is $65 for first anniversary pre-release. So
Yep. 65, brother.
65 because it's a
You might want to fight over them a little more than
It's
you
first
think.
year anniversary pre-release packs, and it's also
Oh my
look
god.
look at her ass and the other voluptuous items in this
Yeah, like
art,
these
dude.
boots. Look at
Them
those boots.
Look at them boots, dude. Really good pose. Very
Yeah.
beautiful art. She looking back at it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Smash.
Smash. Bella Betty.
Again, I was the guy who played a lot of Bella Betty.
Okay, the full art,
Good.
I really like.
I think it's really good, yeah.
I really like the full art. I am a fan of the alt art. However, it's not better than the original.
Oh, geez, so good. Best
It's
purchase.
one of the best alts, like printed in my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, the OG is good. This new one, the new one's fine. I think, I don't know. Like I said, I never played Revo package. Don't really have much interest in
Red.
the Revo engine. if I were to pick between either the borderless full art version or the alt, I would just pick up the borderless version. I
Yep.
like the colors. It'll also just be cheaper, so easier on the wallet. So
Yeah, that's fair. Baby 5 Searcher.
Brad,
Love
you get first. Yeah.
I love it. I will say it a little sad that the alt is a very similar art to the OG alt. They're very similar. They do have their distinct differences. Obviously, they're not exactly the same.
Mhm.
Copy paste. But I think it's a good and welcome reprint, especially with Don Quixote packages being played more and more in green decks. I think it's a good reprint. You can't go wrong with it, especially with the borderless version being a nice medium for people who want to max rarity their decks and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. The borderless looks good. I am a very big fan of this new alt. The like little small details like Dofi being in the background is really nice.
Yeah.
Also, just the showmanship of like the weapons and whatnot. Because in the original art, you just are focused on the one weapon, right?
Yep.
In the original alt art.
Yep.
But in this one, you have like the sword, the bullets, the cannon, the freaking missile launcher, and then like I said, you got Dofi in the background, just kind of creeping in, you know. And I really like that. I do. Ulti, not really a card that needed a reprint,
Not
an
really.
alt, or an alt reprint.
No.
I do like the alt,
I am also with you.
but just kind of wasn't needed.
It's a card I was very surprised to see. Like, I don't hate it. It's a fine card. Like, you know, it's decent card selection, and if you don't like the other two you see, you can just tuck them to the bottom so you don't have to worry about it. But like, the alt's great. I can't deny that. The alt's great. I even still just like the regular art personally. But I think it's a fine card. They could have definitely given this slot to a worse card.
Yeah.
I think they could have given this slot to a better card.
They also could have done that, but if they also could have given it to a worse card, like we have with Dellinger. But
Yeah, it's not Dellinger. I'll give you that.
That's fair. I think a card that probably could have received this slot is Lucci.
Yeah.
yeah, I could have seen that.
Lucci or Gadatsu.
Ooh, Gadatsu would have been fire.
Or Ohm. I think Ohm doesn't get enough love personally. I love that card.
I just meant for the SR slot. For the SR slot personally. Yeah,
Fair.
for the SR slot. Sorry.
How do we feel about this event, though?
It's an event that's definitely very fresh in everyone's minds right now.
We love a good Hound Blaze.
I didn't, but yeah.
I love a good Hound Blaze.
This
alt is sick.
the alt is literally and figuratively fire. Not gonna lie.
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, the Hellhound aspect of this artwork and just
As garbage as the new soccer leader is, seeing this alt Houndblaze makes me want to play that more. Just so I can play blue black.
yeah. You know what I didn't like about the original Hound Blaze art is Sakazuki's he's literally just standing there in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Versus in this art, he's actually in a pose punching to make the Hound Blaze.
Yeah.
Like if you see him, he's like dynamic and angled in the background.
Yeah, I see that.
And it looks so good with that feature.
I'm very excited to see this card. I'm excited to see how they do with the texturing and foil.
Mm-hmm.
It will probably just look phenomenal in person.
Yeah, I think a card we're all going to be after for artistic purposes is this full art double finger.
Honestly, I think it's a really solid reprint.
Yeah.
Mainly because before the judge, it was just the pre-release. So I'm happy about a higher rarity, and I'm happy about finding out more about the art. Honestly, as a person, I get to grow and just really diversify my collection.
Yeah, for sure. She has a pre-release?
She does.
She does, and it's stupid expensive.
I thought she was just a rare.
No, she's not even a rare, my guy. She's an uncommon.
Oh my lord. Have I not been paying attention?
My guy, she's an uncommon.
Yeah. And she had a judge print as well.
Yeah, you're hella right. Oh yeah. Well, it's because of the first anniversary.
Yep.
New era.
Yep.
Dang it, bud. Dang flabbit. Also, by the way, those Nico Robins are under 60 now, so It's already improving the market, baby.
Following Double Finger though, I need your guys' opinion because you guys have probably played this card a lot more than me, but I might be playing this card a little more.
Kid is a obviously phenomenal card in and of itself. I'm fine with the alt art. I think I prefer the OG.
I need 4 of this one. I'm gonna be real.
Oh,
Be real.
the OG was good. The SP even better.
SP's crazy.
This ult doesn't do it for me.
It does it for me. I don't know why.
It doesn't do it for me, man. I don't know what it is. It really just does not Peter Piper pick a pecker, you know.
I mean, even if we look at the prices for OG alts, they're down to like 20 or even less.
Yeah,
So
because
it's all-
the SP.
The SP doesn't do it for me, guys. I'm not.
Man, it's okay.
It's because you haven't hit that moment yet. Because
It's
this
a
guy.
moment.
Fun fact: this guy is only in like Water 7 / Rescue Robin.
I'm too busy putting too much time into this stupid game.
He's too busy
Yeah.
putting a finger in his butt for this game.
I'd like to combine these next 2 cards because A, they both got arts or alt arts, and B, they both got borderless ones, which I think they both look great. I think I'm the only person who's played the Shirahoshi.
That's a lie. I played it in eShow for like 2 weeks.
Oh, get wrecked. Get wrecked, you nerd. Somebody else played it besides you.
Yeah,
But-
he played it for 2 weeks.
But the Toy Soldier, I agree, is phenomenal. Both.
Soldier is way better than Shiroshi.
Soldier, great. Shiroshi, they both look good. However,
They could have given this to a better
they
card.
could have just given this to a better card.
I'm getting my 4 of the Shirahoshi. That's all.
You know what? You know what this Shiroshi should have been? The Blocker Rosinante.
You know what?
Should have been full art 2-drop.
The green one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the black one. I was
No.
okay. I was like, what?
No, no,
What?
no,
What's
no,
wrong with you?
no, no, no.
Yes.
2-drop green blocker Rosinante
Mm-hmm.
should have been a full art and should have been an alt art. And this is the spot it should have gotten. Don't get me wrong. I understand why you like this art because you can zoom in and see the boobies.
That's not what I said. I said this is a good card. It's
I
been
just
mega-
saw you zoom in
it's
on
been
the
mega-
boobies.
It's been mega playable since day one. I just don't think you guys appreciate the value of it. Yeah, I will be getting both of those alts.
Yeah, for sure.
Following one that I think we all agree needed a good art, but I hate this alt art.
I agree.
I hate Golf Ball Boy.
Satori, the full art is okay.
I like the full art.
The alt art
It's
is rough.
So bad.
It's
Oh.
so rough.
Oh,
I
but I
love-
so want to play them in the Nell again. Oh, that makes me so angry.
So rough. Up next is L4.
I don't think this card needed to be in here.
Probably didn't need it, but it could become playable later. So I'm excited to have foil versions of it.
Yep.
10,000 volts. Excited for an SR foil version, but really excited
For this crazy.
for this alt art for the full body
Mhm.
Lightning God body Enel experience.
I'm into it.
So excited for this,
So into
this
it.
alt.
It's gonna look so crazy in person.
Man, they're just finally doing it. They're finally giving us bolts for events that really just needed them.
Yep.
And just stupid excited. Even Upper Yard. Upper Yard's not playable till OP7.
Yes.
Or OP8, sorry.
Yep.
But
I really like playing this card.
So excited for this card.
It was really good.
I played in my Yamato list.
I kind of want to make a dawn set out of these. I think it could be funny. I think it'd be really cool.
I'm actually
Hey.
gonna play this in the.
I made a Don set out of Secret Rare Vivi, so
Yeah, he did. I'm gonna play this in Sky Island. I think the Nami being in the foreground looks really good.
oh yeah, not having Nami in there.
The tree reaching down into the sea of clouds over the cliff looks really good. Like, I think the artwork is just very beautifully done. The 2 secret rares for set 5.
Kaido needed a new alt art. I'm gonna say it. The original alt art was bad.
Whoa.
Wait,
I like that alt art.
whoa. That is a 2 out of fucking 3 here.
You
Now
got,
all
you
of
got
it's
2 guys
fire.
who really like that alt. You know what alt didn't need an alt art? Luffy. That's such an iconic moment. This alt sucks ass. I'm sorry. This
What?
alt is booty cheeks. Him laughing as Gear 5 Luffy Joy Boy for the alt is such an iconic moment in the manga and anime that it was the perfect alt. It was the perfect captured alt.
All I've been seeing on Twitter is people making fun of this alt art with the Pepe meme where he's just about to punch you in the face.
Yeah,
and that's all I can see.
It's just not a good alt. It's just not a good alt. Also, this man referenced Twitter. It's X. No,
I don't care. I'm still calling it Twitter, and I will call it Twitter until the day
I call it
I
Twitter
die.
too, so it's fine.
But I definitely think Kaido needed a new alt art. The original one just didn't do it for me.
I like the original more than this one.
I do as well.
The red lightning, the Conqueror's Hockey lightning.
Yeah,
In that
it.
alt is
It does it.
so good.
It does it.
Versus this one, he just got a blast breath forming in the mouth, and that's it.
I think the like thing that I really don't like about this alt is that it has like a very neutral color, right? It's just the blue, gold, and like the tiny bit of purple. As the OG alt has the different like color most of these alts that have that color
Yeah,
change.
it's like blue, black, red, purple,
Yeah.
orange. Like this OG one is very nice looking.
But when I look at this, all I think about is blue and yellow.
You know what?
That is it.
I don't know why, but I just think of like some kind of kids TV show, like Bear in the Big Blue House, but it's just Bear in the Big Blue Dragon.
Yep. I did not think you were going to swing on this alt. That is crazy.
Yeah,
I
I
am
thought
swinging on that
you were gonna like that alt one more.
Yeah.
Ivankov, 5-drop Ivankov. Kind of surprised this got a full art and not the other one.
Very surprised as well.
But so many Revo cards.
Yeah.
Also,
Always
Karasu not getting an alt or a full art, kind of crazy.
Yep.
So
He did get hit in the Bandai collection, we'll say that. But yeah, I agree.
that's true. He did get a hit in the Bandai collection. So we'll give it that. Arlong?
Borderless?
That was hard.
Goes crazy.
I-
What
I-
is this?
The alt art?
What am I looking at?
Kind of dog.
It's fine.
No? Why is the scarf like that? What's going on? Is he fighting the scarf?
He looked like he about to give me the best jazz solo of all time, which I'm kind of here for. But otherwise, like the art just kind of doesn't do it for me. I think they could have referenced art from our actual Arlong Park,
Yep.
and it would have been done. It would have been a really good.
I also think this slot could have been given to a bigger card.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's a good card.
It's a fine card. I tried it out when I was playing Dofi every day, but like, the card's just not great. It's fine, but you can play it.
To be fair, they ripped so many rares out of this because it's an OP6 rare, right?
Yeah.
They ripped so many rares from this set already. What other rare do you give it from set 6?
I'm not saying it has to be from set 6. Give another set a better rare.
I mean, that's fair. You could have picked Onami. Onami could have been a good.
Onami would have been phenomenal.
Onami would have been good. It did just get an SP, but Onami would have been a good one.
I feel like SPs are kind of in their own tier of reprints, though. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
That's true. That's fair. I'll give you that. I'm just slowly looking for other rares. You're the one, the zero cost event. You're the one who should disappear. Again,
I'm just saying they should have done all 6 in this set. Give them all alts.
I agree.
It would have been phenomenal.
Pudding.
What a
Gravity
big-
Blade Raging Tiger. Oh my gosh, there's so many better. Kikunojo.
Kikunojo would have been great.
Real talk.
Hogback.
Give me that hogback. Yeah.
Hogback could have been actually Brooke.
Hogback would have
Brooke.
been great.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's talk about this. The SR definitely needed. Hody Bones.
The best Cody Jones player I know. Brad, hit me with it. Give me the full verdict on this one.
So good. It's perfect.
I'm kind of into it.
This is probably the best alt reprint in the set.
I'm kind of into it. I'm kind of
Honestly, the blood in the water.
The blood in the water, the red eyes, the red scarf around his waist, like it is
Him being
top
a
to
shark.
bottom. Top to bottom is perfect.
It's beautiful. There's literally nothing else I can say. It's
He's a
just
little too ripped and roided in this
He's
version.
kind of a chunky monkey.
But that's how he looks.
Yeah.
That's how he
fair.
looks because he like
But like he doesn't look that bad in if you look at the regular art, he doesn't look that Like you can tell he's like a large and imposing character.
Well, it's because he's a shark, blood in the water type thing. Like they go crazy,
Fair.
right?
Okay, that's good.
So that's why.
But yeah, I love it. The red is a great contrast to the blue background with the gray, with his obviously like gray skin, and then the gray scarf around his waist. It is perfect. I am going to get a playset of these for Yonko.
Definitely moist for sure. Definitely. Ryuma.
Great. I'm very sad he didn't get an alt originally in OP6, but I love the new alt. I also just like the borderless version.
I was gonna say the new alt's great, but I'm so happy with the borderless version on this.
That honestly might just be the version I go for because
Yeah.
I know it'll be cheaper. I also just love all the colors, the silver with the blue, and then like the green, obviously for like the actual like him being a green character and stuff.
Yeah.
Love it. Top of
Yeah. By the way, guys, we're talking about this set. We will be getting a case, and we will be cracking it, and recording it when we get the English case. So, these next two event cards kind of really just don't need to talk about. One's raw blue cheese combined with Hound Blaze. Cool to get a foil of it. The other one's a straw hat card, I think.
I don't even know what this card does.
It's
I
a
can
what?
say it gives +2 and then +2 again, so it's another weird.
Oh,
red
it's
thing.
it gives +2, and then you have 3 or more characters. Do you know that +2 right there?
So it's bad. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna lump all of these together. The whole bin smoke package, besides Judge, got reprinted.
I find it funny. Honestly, they basically just said, here is a whole deck in the set.
They said it's morphin time.
I'm hot. I'm hot about it.
They're great. I think my favorite full art is
Mine's the stage.
no, that's an alt art, brother. That's not a full
We're just
art.
talking about the full art. Oh,
just
okay.
the full art. I think my favorite full art is probably Baby Raiju,
Mhm.
and I think my favorite alt art is also probably the stage.
I don't remember his name, but the blocker, that's probably my
Yonko.
favorite full art.
The Green Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a good full art.
These are going to be my Raijus for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I also think I'm gonna agree with you on that. Gecko Moria, the card that's not gonna get banned because it's getting reprinted. I really like the original alt more, but
I agree that the original alt is badass.
but these alts are nice.
I really like the alts, mainly because I really love the bats.
Yeah.
This is probably when I finally get around to getting Morias in general, and this will probably be the alt I get.
Yep.
That's fair.
It'll probably be cheaper, I think, and I'm also hoping, but I also just kind of prefer to the other alt, personally. Like Seth said, it's just the bats. It's Halloween. It's the bats.
It's the bats.
It's the match. Cindy, I think is her name. Getting a full art.
It's fine.
It's
I like
nice.
it. I like it. I think it's a good one.
Yeah.
Yellow card I've never seen played.
The dog.
Never seen the dog play.
He got that dog in him. I know it was like teched and tested very early in OP6 and then just never actually did anything. Let's talk about this Hiyori.
I would like to own 8 of them.
I need all the Hioris in the world.
I'm so into it.
I'm more of a fan of the OG.
I'll give it to you.
More of a fan of the OG.
There's no shame in that.
There's no shame.
No shame.
Just a little bit, but
But
no shame.
I'm gonna do some things for this all on release.
He got a mouth.
Yep. Nekomamushi getting borderless treatment. I'm happy with that.
I like it.
Neko and Wiper both getting full arts. They both look really good. I'm very excited for both. The smoke rings look really good on Nekomushi. Giving him his full body looks a little bit better.
Yep.
Wiper with the dynamic water and flow around him looks really, really good. So I'm super excited about that. And that's it for the main set stuff. We've actually finished main set stuff.
Yep.
So no set 7 stuff, no extra booster stuff. We're now moving into promos. Promo territory. Why was Kobe the promo from the Uda promo deck?
They could have just done the Gordon.
They could have just done Gordon! But that also makes me believe that Gordon's going to get banned and not Red Purple Law. So
I agree.
Barto, kind of needed. Kind of not, but kind of needed.
Yeah.
It's the green Barto, for you wondering, you could only get from
Event
not
packs.
even tournament packs, event packs. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, looking at all the promos that they put in here, I don't care about any of them.
This Nami was a big one.
Nami and Luffy were both big ones.
This Nami was a big one. I don't know if you knew how much this promo was for a while, but the Nami, I sold like the 2 I had for a bill.
Let me tell you how much I don't care about this card.
That's fair, but I will say it is a nice artwork.
It is nice artwork, especially of Nami. She's holding the oranges.
Yeah.
Definitely better than the Luffy for sure.
Yep.
The only leader in the set, Sanji, and I'm here for it.
I'm excited for it. I think he gives Zoro a run for his money for being a good generic red leader.
I agree.
I'd like to say I would hope that the base one is foil.
I agree.
Because I kind of like just the base one.
Hey, you can hope, but you know what I'm going to tell you?
It's not. I know it's not.
Definitely not going to happen.
I know it's not.
Definitely not
But
gonna happen.
I love the alt where he's tying his like little. You can see his hand tying the scarf. He's got the cig in his mouth. He's ready to kick some ass.
He's cooked. He's just cooked for pudding, getting ready for the wedding. Very excited for it. Also, iconic cigarette in the mouth moment, baby.
Yep. It's not Sanji if you don't got a cigarette.
Exactly. All right. Going into the starter decks now. We have the first starter deck, red starter. Looks like we got Chopper and Guard Point being the only red cards.
Guard Point's interesting to me. No ult.
No ult was interesting. It being a foil, I'm very excited for. This Chopper has been reprinted into the fucking ground, so
They could have chosen a way better card.
I'm a little disappointed.
I'm not hurt by the ult, though.
I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt by the alt or the full art for sure.
Yeah.
But I think a better card. I'm gonna pull it up to make sure it actually is in the starter deck.
I think Diambe Jambe could have been the ult, by the way, for the event.
Diambe Jambe would have been a great choice.
Diablo Jambe would have probably been pretty kick-ass, yeah. Let me see.
I mean, 2K Brook would have been a decent choice, I feel like, maybe.
Brook has a million.
Also been
That's
reprinted
fair,
in the
yeah.
ground, yeah. Not as much as Chopper and Nami have been, but Nami's not.
I'm
even-
also just trying to remember what the heck was even in.
Actually,
that
Nami probably the one drop Nami has only had 2 printings.
The one that,
Or two or three.
The one
Red.
that was arrested, Don?
Yeah.
Yeah, red and tournament pack.
That Zoro's had a million reprints on the card. I don't think it's ever seen play.
Zoro's, yeah. So it should have, honestly, it probably could have just been Diablo Jambe and Guard Point. Brook probably would have been an okay option as well.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have hated seeing another Brook, right?
Yeah.
Because at this point, it's like, oh, it's another Chopper. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like Brook would have been a better choice.
Could have just done double event. I think double event.
Double
would
event would have
sick.
been fine.
Pause.
But pause.
Set 1, they give us an alt Zoro. Starter deck, they give us a new alt Luffy Rusher, and that's the face card. I think could have been the move. Because they wanted to do Luffy as the face. So we get the main character syndrome, and we get a needed reprint.
Yeah, probably not needed. OP5 Luffy.
No, I'm talking about the Rush Luffy. Not that it's needed,
Oh,
but it fixes the main character syndrome that we talked about.
sure.
Yeah.
Starter deck number 2 only has 1 card. It's beige.
I don't know why they hit beige.
It does not have a full art. It has it is a full art, but it's more like an SR because it's one of those headshot cards.
Yep.
And then it's got a alt art. Actually, again, I like the alt art. It's very gangster. Wasn't needed though. Probably not.
It's fine. They definitely could have hit, like, Nami. Or not Nami. What the heck am I saying? Bonnie, excuse me.
Yeah, Searcher Bonnie would have been really nice in this slot.
She does have a lot of alts now.
She just has the
Or
2.
like a lot of like printings.
She just has the 2, brother.
Well, she has the tournament pack, the
Tournament
winner
pack?
one, the champ one,
And the champ one, that's it.
Isn't there one more?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tournament pack winner, and then...
Then champ, that's what I'm saying. Should have been Bonnie. Mihawk kind of needed. It's still like it's a $6 2K.
Is it really $6?
Yeah, it's like $5-6, and then the
Jesus.
tournament pack one is like
Oh shit.
$6. Yeah.
Okay.
So Mihawk needed. The law though, not needed.
Not at all.
The law was not needed.
Wait, didn't we get? Oh, we didn't even get the correct promo because there's a 7-Eleven promo from Japan that I love.
A 7-Eleven?
Oh, I know
Yep.
which one you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a legit
Man.
7-Eleven promo.
Yeah. I think a really good blue card that they could have printed was Gecko Mori.
I agree with that one. Yeah,
Gecko would have been a cool
Gecko
one.
would have been a really good
that would
one.
have been nuts.
This blocker boa art is phenomenal for the alt art.
Yep.
But it really did not need a reprint.
Nope, but I'm not mad.
I'm not mad.
Nope.
9-drop Kaido.
Kaido.
9-drop Kaido.
I'm going first.
Yes.
I love this alt.
I also love this
This
alt.
alt is so fire from top to bottom.
Yep.
Like it is. He is dark and brooding, which definitely encapsulates like him being a villain.
just
And he
pick
has
those
that
other ones
beautiful
refresh.
red and black
The
lightning that
lightning
we
is-
all love.
Yep.
Perfect.
We
Like,
all love, right, Brad?
He's in a phenomenal pose. Like he is getting in there.
Yeah.
I love this alt. I'm also kind of happy to see him being reprinted. Like not that he's like a super expensive card, especially for being an SR. He's like what, $2 I think for a regular copy. But I think it's a welcome reprint.
He's also got the tournament pack.
He's got the tournament pack.
Yeah.
I have a playset of the winter ones myself. I like the winter ones. He's also just an iconic purple card, right?
Yeah.
This was a very easy slam dunk for him.
Yep.
Queen. Blocker Queen.
Much needed.
Very, very much so. The
Wish we did an actual alt though.
the most much needed. I don't think I needed an alt with an SP coming out.
True.
This full art is ulti enough that I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, it's gonna be the version I get. I think it's just the full art version.
Yeah. Blast Breath getting
Not
a
needed.
foil. We talked about the fact that it just got a alt art version, so kind of just is what it is.
I don't think Blast Breath was needed. I guess maybe if they were trying to stick to like some kind of theme, I guess.
Mhm.
But
Should have been ulti in page 1.
that's kind of just what I was thinking. Ulti and page 1, like they're a pair that was played in purple Luffy, like at most purple decks honestly, because it's a double body. So
They're gonna be played in King.
Especially if we're only reprinting one green card from the starters, I think they could have done ulti and
One green card and one yellow card.
I also honestly think we could have, if we take out the law, that's the extra spot for page 1 ulti.
yeah.
Sure. For black, we got Helmeppo and Shockwave. Shockwave funny enough, was expensive at one point,
It was.
and then it just tanked to the ground. I'm cool seeing a foil version of this card. Maybe it gets played in the future. Helmeppo, I'm very excited for. Very excited for this full art.
I like my judge ones.
Is that how you're blocking the shot?
Alright, buddy, you gotta move. Okay, boss man.
Nope. You're good. Just keep talking.
Helmeppo though, I like it. I really like. I still like my judges. I'm not gonna belittle those, but I think I'm gonna try to get these.
Yeah.
Shockwave doesn't feel right to me.
I think instead of Shockwave, we should have seen the stage, Navy stage, the headquarters.
Is that
First
the
one.
starter?
Yeah, Navy Stage would have been cool.
Is that the starter?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about this, remember? How it was max rarity because there's no pre-release.
I just forget.
I mean, yeah, Shockwave at one point was weirdly expensive, and I guess it's kind of cool to see a foil one. But I think Stage would have been a better hit, and I know Hina just got a reprint in the Judge Pack, but I also think they could have just done Hina.
Hina got reprint in Judge Pack and the collection.
It's getting
Yeah,
the collection.
But I still
back,
think
yeah.
they maybe I still would prefer another Hina over a Shockwave.
I think it's because the collection pack one maybe comes out around the same time. Like we are getting them in our hands around the same time, and that just very well might be why.
Definitely in the same boat as Seth. I definitely like the borderless Helmeppos. It's probably going to be the version I try to pick up.
Yeah.
Definitely not dissing on the Judge ones. The Judge ones are nice. The stamp is really cool. Nice little bling. But the full art is just sick. A lot of the full art is sick, and I hope we get more full art stuff even in just regular sets in the future going forward.
Last 4 cards. I think we can just kind of rapid fire so we can do our top 3s
Yep.
and then call it good because we've been recording for a little while.
Yep.
Brule, full art, looks great.
Looks great.
Nakibara Arrow was not a crazy card, but I am excited to see a foil version of it.
They could have skipped this card, and I wouldn't lose any sleep.
I
honestly.
want to say on Brule, there was a point where that card was like $10 for regular starter versions.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think it's good that they hit it here.
Yeah.
Brulee's fine.
Honestly, I actually would have liked to see an Uda reprint here.
Okay.
I would have really liked to see an Uda reprint over the Arrow, because it is one of the few starters that did not get a reprint at all. So a little disappointed by that, because we have a reprint from Law, the red purple starter deck with the 3 captains.
Yep.
Being the purple Law, we get a new alt, which I really like this alt.
I
It's
do.
fire.
will be the alt I pick up. And then we have Duval. I like the full art Duval. Was it really needed?
No idea why.
No.
Not a single.
Should have just been the Mihawk, the 2K Mihawk.
Should have just been the Mihawk. The Mihawk would have been fantastic.
Should have just been the Mihawk. Okay, boys, go ahead and start picking out some. I'm gonna recommend picking out 9 alts for your top picks.
Can we just sort by?
Hey, Zion, down.
I tried sorting my just alt.
We are back. Let's go ahead and get started. We do need to determine who's picking first, though, because that'll determine turn order. So, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Process of elimination till one man standing.
I guess.
All right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, good start.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
All right, you're the only winner.
Woo!
So, there you go. So you get to pick. Or actually, I guess that'll determine right or left. So
Yeah.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right. I want to go. I think I want to go last, so I get the double pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think my first pick is obvious.
Okay.
It's gonna be Kata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Kata, guys.
And I'll remove that from my list right now. Got all right. Brad, you are up.
Give me Red Rock.
Yeah.
I'm taking Red Rock.
I knew that was gonna be your number one. You dirty man.
Are we surprised though?
No.
Are we surprised about mine? Double
No.
no.
Okay. Red Rock for Brad. I'm just doing this so I can keep track.
I'm only keeping track of my list.
I'm keeping
I'm
track.
keeping track of all, so that way I know what's been picked and whatnot.
Yeah.
Give me Hody Jones.
Yep.
Respectable.
Give me Hody Jones as my number one. My number two. My number two is gonna be something I think might surprise a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean me, because I still don't know which one I want to pick. But I think I'm gonna pick it. I think I'm gonna go 10,000 volts.
That's a cool. Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay. That's respectable. I'm not mad about that. I mean.
So wait, doesn't it go if we're doing?
So now it goes back. It goes to you, Brad.
Yep.
Give me. I don't know which one to take next.
Yeah, that's kind of the tough pick. I was like, man, do I take this right now?
I'm gonna take Kuzan. 10 cost.
Damn it.
Okay.
I was hoping I could get that later.
I don't think my next one is gonna be. Actually,
You get 2 in a row, brother.
I get 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, give me Yamato.
Which one?
What? 9 Yamato.
Okay.
Oh, 9. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. 9 Yamato. The only one that we care about. And I'm gonna do with Otama.
You mother.
Okay. Otan wasn't even on my radar.
It was on mine. I love that art.
I'm. This is a safe pick. I'm gonna take Humbles.
Okay.
You know, wasn't even on my list.
I'm gonna be real with you. No event is on my list.
That's fair.
That's fair.
There were 2 on my list.
There's
Actually, there was 3 on my list. I forgot about Volts that Brian already took.
2 on my list. I think.
4, because I had Red Rock. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Give me Blocker Law, Purple Law.
Okay. That was on my list.
Not
really-
on my list.
I really like that. That art. There's just no way that I can't not take it.
Yep.
And now I'm stuck between 2 picks. I know one of these is for sure getting sniped.
Yeah.
The other one might not.
Oh, it's getting sniped, buddy.
Give me Ryuma.
Okay. Never mind.
Not even on my list.
It was on my list. I will say that.
Give me Ryuma.
Okay.
All right, Brad, you're up, man.
Give me that purple Kaido.
Wasn't even on my list.
Actually, was on my list.
Was it?
Yeah,
oh
it
man,
actually was.
wasn't even on my list.
I'm double picking, and then. Right?
Yep, you're double picking, and then Brad's got one, I got one.
Okay. I'm gonna hit Moria,
Wasn't even on my
Not
list.
on my list.
and I'm gonna hit. You know, I'm just gonna follow away. I'm gonna hit Moria, and I'm gonna hit Reggie.
Wasn't even on my list.
Fair. Not on my list, but
Be
that's
who,
fair.
Who I am, you know.
I'm gonna go both. 4 copies.
Wasn't even on my list. So I'm cool with the fact that 9Beard is my number 5.
That's respectable.
Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna get away with that.
Yeah, you were. Oh, you definitely were. Hit the broom, bro.
Some other things I had on my list: yellow beige,
Yep, I have beige.
cracker,
And cracker.
brand new,
Almost have brand new.
secret Yamato,
Yeah.
chopper, and Sanji's peel off.
So most stuff I had on mine was the big green kid,
Mm-hmm.
Hell's Judgment,
Okay.
the green wall blocker.
I don't like that alt,
I think
dude.
it looks good.
I do.
We didn't even talk about it in the video. I purposely glazed over it because
You
I
did.
hate that fucking alt.
I love it.
I
hate
like
that
it.
alt.
I also had OP4 Kaido on there.
Alright, so for Seth, he got Kata, 9-drop Yamato, Otama, which I hate you for, Moria, and Raiju.
Yep.
Brad got Red Rock, Secret Rare Kuzan, Houndblaze, Purple Kaido, and Boa Hancock from OP1. And then I got Hody Jones, 10,000 volts, Purple Blocker Law, Ryuma, and 9Beard.
Yep.
Guys, thanks for hanging out, doing a video today. Appreciate it. And guys, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. You know, every view matters, every share matters, every like matters. Let us know in the comment section below who you think won on their draft pick. I'm very curious to see what you guys think.
I mean, I have like the best alt in the game.
I think you have the best alt, but I do not think
My last two were kind of flops.
I think a couple yours.
Kata was on my list, but
Tell
I
me,
knew
Kata was on all of our lists.
I
There
knew
was no
whoever
way.
got first pick was first picking Kata.
It was between Kata and Hody. Those two alts are phenomenal.
I didn't have Hody on my list.
Neither
Really?
did I.
The
I
blood
did.
in the water, bro. The blood in the water.
It's good, but it's not on my list.
Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. But guys, please let us know what you guys think down below. Like and subscribe. Please share. We would really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we have some more content coming your guys' way. So,
Definitely.
thank you.
There you go.